the divisional round picks, and Sony Best Bets edition of SGPN on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you have $20 with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. New year, new gear. The SGPN merch store has a bunch of new items for the new year, and right now get 10% off everything. Promo code 2026. That includes certified Yapper hats. Go get one now. Let's yap.
Stephie touch balls, betting it all on the power bottom false top, drop the football. Like hopes they've been teasing, they're missing the fall season. ACL twisted, bank account freezing, but Smalls cut the shots like some more reading. Leaderboard rising while the slot machine's ringing. She's slinging players stats like Nostradamus. $100 bills raining down upon us.
One of these days, I'm going to get the reads right. I swear I am. This is the Stephie Smalls Show, not SGPN. It is on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I am Stephie Smalls. Golf is back. We love that. We're going to talk some Sony bets. But first, we'll get through some picks for the divisional round. And helping me do that is our friend Sam Wagman. Sam Wagman, how are you? Happy birthday.
Doing well. Thank you. Thank you.
It's happy that golf is back. Are you happy that golf?
So, I mean, I might have gotten the best birthday gift of all this week with the Eagles firing Kevin Petullo. Golf is back. It's the first.
What a treat, huh?
This is terrific. I couldn't be in a better mood if everything I had asked for in life came right down and said, "Here you are," because basically everything that I wanted was handed to me right now. So. It's a great day to be great year to be great.
Yeah. Love it. You're chipper. Like your team lost, but it's okay because you guys get to go into next year without Petullo.
Exactly. I think it was a blessing in disguise because this Eagles team, as much as we had all the same talent as last year when we won the Super Bowl, we just didn't execute the same way. The offense took a major step back. The injuries among the offensive line, you just can't make something happen that isn't destined to happen. So I'm happy it happened right away. Made getting rid of the cancer in the room a lot easier.
Yeah.
And then here we go. We're back next year, baby.
Okay, we'll see about all of that, sir. If you had to pick right now, who would you take as OC?
Oh, I had to take. I mean, I throw the bag at Mike McDaniel. Right. Give him everything he wants. Yeah. Let him envision the entire offense. Plan the entire offense. Like keep Sirianni in like a locked cage. Sure. Only let out on game days to do his thing, and we roll, baby. But I think the most likely candidate is probably Brian Dable, which I think would make you laugh.
Isn't that funny?
It's funny how things work that way. I wonder if
you guys love to take things from the Giants. It's like a cute little game we've been playing.
Yeah, I think maybe Saquon wants him back, so this could be interesting.
Maybe we'll see. The Giants have been coming for that ass, just so you know.
Hey, they were my surprise playoff team in 2025. We'll see if we can run that back. If we can run that back on our show in August and see if they can actually do it this time.
Before we talk about the divisional round, any feelings on Mike Tomlin? I kind of feel like he's going to take a year off. I think a fun spot. I don't know. Maybe the Bucs move on the following year. I feel like the Bucs is a fun place for him. I don't know. What do you think is going to happen with Tomlin?
I definitely think he goes the Vrabel route. Takes a year off. Bides his time. I don't know. If there's something precluding him from taking another job right away. I think he needs to find one of those perfect landing spots for him to be successful, because it's going to be very rare that he gets the same kind of leash that he got with the Steelers. 9 years since his last playoff victory, 20 years and not a losing season, but not really a lot of, ceiling seasons as well. So, I could buy him. I could buy what Jordan Love Sucks Island says, and that he wants somewhere warm and goes down. Maybe, I don't think he lands in this cycle just because I think there are too many attractive head coaching options and too many young talents. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I would be right along with you, and I think he does take a year off, though.
I think it's the right path for him here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we talk some divisional round? Let's do it. Fun games. I'm a little bit sad. How much does ASU lose by tonight? Hopefully a fucking lot. Hopefully a lot, because bear down. Listen, Arizona is all I have. I did see that someone did the tattoo and like 2027 now. Don't do that. Don't act like the Cowboys. Who did that? It was probably a team. I bet they didn't even go to U of A. But let's talk about the divisional round. We got 4:30 p.m. on the East Coast. Buffalo is headed to Denver. This is a pick'em. Total sitting at 46.5. Feelings, thoughts on this game? I mean, Denver struggled to score. I know I've been a Denver hater the past several years, and it's not going to end at this point. It's going to continue into this. It's going to leak into this game. A little bit of leakage here. Denver struggled to score 20 points in their last 3 final games. Last 2, against the Chargers backups and the Chiefs, who also backups at that point. Denver's defense does rock. But it has one little weakness. Actually, I found 2 weaknesses. I'm going to save one for tomorrow's prop show. One I will mention is those little slotty receivers. Denver, 27th in DVOA against passes to the slot receiver. Basically, all Buffalo has is Shakir. All right, maybe something going there a little bit.
I feel like at this point, they have to call Cole Beasley and ask him if he wants to come out of retirement for a week.
Oh, my God, what a name.
For them.
What a
seriously
name.
Who else do they have? Is Curtis Samuel healthy? I don't even know who's healthy.
Is Josh Palmer back? What's going on?
I don't even know who they're gonna start. Why they were gonna start? Your tongue is not blue.
That's what they wanted to say.
I have no idea. I have no idea what they're gonna do, but somehow I'm convinced that they're gonna win this football game. I just can't get behind Bo Nix. I'm not a Bo Nix hater. I'm not a Bo Nix lover either. I do think that this is just not his time just yet. We've seen this defense kind of take a little bit of a step back as well. I'm just not sure that Buffalo is not the team of destiny at this point. I heard a lot of people say that whoever comes out of that Bills-Jags game is not going to only win the AFC, but they might as well win the Super Bowl. I had a hard time disagreeing with that. I mean, as someone who had the Jags to win the Super Bowl, but also love the Bills, and obviously Josh Allen is Josh Allen. Without Patrick Mahomes, this is his time. If it's not going to be this year, when is it going to be? And he's not going to get much more than of an easier road to the Super Bowl than the one he has now. So I'm going to pick the Bills to win here. I do think they squeak this one out again. It's a low-scoring game. The Broncos are 3-9 against the spread as favorites this season. Favorites is a strong word here, obviously, and it is notable that the Bills crushed the Broncos in the wild card round last season, despite that game being played in Buffalo. I'm just not worried about it at all.
And we've seen Allen be very solid against man coverage all season, and the Broncos play a lot of man coverage. So I think it's a nice matchup here for the Bills. So give me
a lot of tight ends.
A lot of tight end action. I think too, we've seen the Broncos be pretty weak against the tight end. You'll see tomorrow on the prop show. I'm probably going to let Kincaid hurt my feelings another year in a row, but we're going to roll with him at some point. They give up a crap load of receptions to the opposing tight end, kind of flew under the radar all season. Just give me Buffalo on the money line. There's a plus 105 out there. I just probably am not going to get cute. I like the under here. I'm not going to play it at I don't know what it's at now. It was 46.5 earlier. I bet it's down to 46 by now, but just give me Buffalo in this game.
Yep. Yeah,
cool.
Full agree there.
8 p.m. on the East Coast, 49ers at Seattle. It's a lot of points. I said it yesterday. It's a lot of points. 7.5 is a lot of points here, Sam.
How does this not end the same way as it did 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
But possibly even more lopsided. I don't know. I feel like they hung the seven, and it got to 7.5. And I think they wanted a little bit of buyback on the 49ers, potentially Brock Purdy doing something. But Brock Purdy keeps losing people, man.
I know.
They're winning, but at what cost?
Right.
You know, George Kittle's career might be over. The only thing that has stopped me from just putting my entire rent payment next month on Seattle is Sam Darnold. But this defense is incredible. We saw the Eagles defense really lock them down. And even though the Eagles defense struggled at times, they were able to move the ball. It's tough to really look at the Eagles in that wild card game and not just see that they moved the ball just fine in the first half, but everything struck the same way it usually does for the Eagles this season. They struggled to move it in the second half. But I think the Seahawks defense is right up on par with the Eagles, and I think their offense is potentially better as well. Definitely better at running the football, and the 49ers could not stop Saquon or Tank Bigsby last week. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Kenneth Walker or Zach Charbonnet either. They really weren't able to a couple of weeks ago. So favorites of 7 or more in the divisional round are 8-1 outright. And the only outright loss was the Lions last season versus the Commanders. And Seattle has just been very, very good as a favorite of at least 7 points. They're 5-0 outright and 3-1-1 ATS. So just not sure that Purdy can get it done here. This doesn't feel like the spot. This feels like the worst case scenario for the 49ers, who they could have played here. So give me Seattle. I'm
like the 7, huh, Sam?
I'm comfortable buying it up. If this season taught me anything, it's that large favorites do really well. ATS.
Because last year the Rams were versus the Panthers.
No.
I'll take the 49ers and 7.5. I kind of like the over here too. I think the 49ers were, again, very, better than I do, because you probably paid more attention to that game than I gave a shit to. They were very good on third down conversions. I think this is going to be a little, it really comes down to, like, can you get Darnold in a position to start making some mistakes? I do think Seattle wins this game, though.
Yeah.
Feels like
yeah.
The whole thing.
I can't see a scenario where this is a San Francisco team that is representing the NFC. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to me. CMC can only take them so far.
All right. Before we move to Sunday, Kalshi, a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. In all 50 states, you can trade tons of markets in sports, including NFL, college football, college basketball, NBA, NHL, and more. Plus, you can even trade props like first TDs. Besides sports, they have tons of other markets, including politics, entertainment, even the weather. Kalshi, you can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi. Promo code SGPN. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000x. Underdog is bringing the playoff magic all playoffs long, every playoff weekend. Open the Underdog app to see what promos are waiting for you. Here's a pick'em entry I like. Shakir higher, 48.5 receiving yards, like I just mentioned. Those slotty receivers. We'll get to this game in a bit. Stevenson higher, 2.5 receptions, and Stafford to throw an interception. That gets you 6x your money's. Underdogs got a brand new offer for new customers. Pay just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code Smalls. And now we're on to 3 p.m. My Houston Texans.
Jumping right along the bandwagon, I know.
No. Everyone that listens knows I've been talking. How long have I been talking about the Texans?
Oh, I know you have.
Listen,
I know.
My Houston Texans headed to New England. I'm going to stop everyone right there before you try to mention the weather. You'll get smacked if you try to mention the weather. They just did it. They just did it with the Steelers. I don't want to hear the weather. New England, 3-point favorites at home. Totals 41. Houston is plus 142 on the money line. No notes for me because we know what I'm going to do. And that's just about all we're going to do here. So where are you at, Samuel?
My question is, why isn't this a higher number? The Patriots have been steamrolling teams all year. They're at home. It's cold. There's every reason that this should be at least a 5-point spread. But it's not. Why? Why isn't it? It doesn't make any sense to me. The only thing that makes sense to me in this point is that the Texans somehow find a way to win this game late in the fourth quarter. Drake Maye, who has struggled at times with some some interesting decisions, and also Will Campbell got absolutely mauled by the Chargers defensive line last week. Looked really bad.
He did not have a good game.
Dude, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter against
I would be terrified.
A Patriots front that has really kind of struggled and hasn't really faced a big D line yet.
Sure.
Ooh, I'm licking my chops to take the Texans on the money line. I am rolling right alongside you with the Texans right here. We are rolling to the Super Bowl with this Texan squad. It is CJ Stroud.
Let's do it.
I'm not just
Stroud,
saying that because I have so many rookie cards.
God. Stroud, please God, just don't turn the ball over that many times again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Yeah, I see Jordan Love Sucks Island saying, like, how could Stroud look any worse than he did? I don't, knock on wood. I'm not even going to say it out loud. We're not putting that shit into the universe, but I agree. Like, I think that he needed to just calm the fuck down a little bit. He has. The defense can make anything happen. So if he can keep them in a good spot, turn the ball over even half the amount of times that he did. It's like, we'll take that.
Yeah.
I think that this team, I love the love for Drake Maye. But it's going to be the Texans. This defense is a Super Bowl caliber defense. We need Stroud to just lock in a little bit.
This is the best defense that is left in the NFL playoffs. Spare me everything you want about the Seahawks. They're great. They're not the Texans level good. This team had like 15 quarterback hits on Aaron Rodgers last week.
I will say the Patriots defense impressed me last week. I will say the scheme was very impressive. I think they adjusted quickly. I was impressed.
I just think anybody can maul that offensive line of Los Angeles with no issues.
Sure. All right. Give me Texans in any way, shape, or form that you want.
Yep.
I don't really, the total at 41 nothing about that. There's nothing moving about that. Moving on to 6:30 p.m. This is very sad. The games are dwindling now. We only have 4 this weekend. NFL is just about to wrap up. The Rams headed to cold. Now we'll talk about the weather. You want to talk about the weather? We're going to talk about the weather in this game to Chicago. Chicago 4-point underdogs at home. I found this guy, Seahawk nerd. So is this a little biased? No,
just a little bit.
It might be a little bit. Here, Stafford's last 10 games outdoors in the rain and snow. 1-9 record, 16 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Hello, baby. We will be very much on Stafford interception. There's a -103 out there. I'm going to give it out on the prop show. If you're listening now, you probably will get a nice number like it just gave out. So go find that. I didn't realize oh my gosh, what's his name? Led the league in interceptions, Byard, 7 this season, and then tied for second was Wright. So I don't think people realize how good this secondary was for the Bears. Chicago on the money lines, 165. I think I'm going to take the +4 with Chicago though for this game. Total's at 40.
I'm terrified to take the spread in this game. I really want to. Okay. It has moved towards the Bears, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the over. I also have another bet. I don't know if the people are just ready, but you should just go ahead and take Bears fourth quarter money line. Just about even money, just to get ahead of it. Just get ahead of it. You're going to watch Caleb Williams do something crazy with the season on the line if they're in that spot. But I think this game features a lot of points. Screw the cold weather. This is the best offense in the NFL paired with a Bears offense that can put up a lot of points. They have a lot of talent. The Rams defense just allowed 31 points to the Panthers. This is not a good defense, people. All this is the Bears being able to outscore the Rams. And I think you'll see a lot of points put up by both teams in this game. I have zero fear of the weather in this game. I know it's going to be cold. I think the Rams are just happy to throw anyways. Stafford doesn't really get air under the ball. He throws frozen ropes. And Caleb just does Caleb stuff. I think this is going to be a game that we see a lot of points in. So give me the over. Took it at 48.5. It's already up to 49. I would play it. up to 51.
Love it. We're about to get into golf. Before we do that, Rhythm has crushed NFL this season, especially on props. Last season, they were even better during the playoffs. 6-1 on passing touchdown props. Holy shit. 2-0 on interception props. 21-13 on rush attempt props. Super easy to sign up run predictions off the house model, or you can even make your own if that's your style. You can play with sliders over there. We're going to stay in that last game. A smart signal that was detected by the Rhythms model is DJ Moore to go over 29.5 receiving yards. They're predicting him to have 56.6. You're going to get that at minus 114 with a 79.6% win chance. Looking to go premium, use promo code SGPN when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. We were very efficient with that. It's quite beautiful.
Also, shout out Rhythm.
Shout out Rhythm.
The best golf models in the game too.
You know what's the best with? You know what? I haven't even looked at Rhythm for golf this week. Actually,
I mean, it's just great. I mean, as someone who used it so much in 2024,
yeah,
I can't wait to go back and build my model tonight, put in all my custom stats and factors, and then just roll, baby, roll.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. Golf's back. Golf is back. I'm very happy. It's great timing. We're all getting laid, kicking things off in Hawaii. That's what we're doing. We're in Hawaii, Sam.
Love it.
It's funny because I have the first note here is like Wagman 45 seconds to talk about the course quick. You get course, and do you want to give the people 45 seconds to it? Do you want to do like a quick spiel? Obviously, these shows are going to be more detailed as the season continues, but it's the first one. We're going to have fun with this. What should we know about this course? What should we know about the fit for this course? Talk to me.
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing for this, we are at Waialae Country Club. First of all, this is Honolulu, Hawaii. It is not the Century. It is not Kapalua, but we do get Waialae Country Club, which is basically the second shot golf course of second shot golf courses on the PGA Tour here. Sure. Basically, what we're looking for here is we're looking for guys who can hit the fairway. We're looking for guys. Driving distance doesn't matter as much here. We want guys who are able to get it on the green with their irons. Pretty decent sized greens here for a shorter golf course. About 6,700 square feet on average here, which means you're looking for guys who can stick it closer to the pin. Sure. And I think a really good thing here is predictive course history. If you see a guy that has done well at the Sony Open in years past, I think that guy will do really well going forward. This is just a very predictive course. Things happen year in, year out here, and things tend to stay pretty close to the same here. So this is going to be a really good golf course to start it off because I think it provides a really nice look at what guys do well over the course of their career and gives you basically a snapshot into each guy that does well here and allows you to really see what's going on for them as they get to open the season there. So basically for me, what I'm looking for, driving accuracy, par 4 scoring, birdies are better gained, and really good Bermuda putters.
Yes. I did not look at I know that this player got married. You just mentioned driving accuracy is very good driving accuracy. He happened to come in second here last year. A little Nico action for me as my first. Don't roll your eyes. You know I love him. I don't care. I don't know what the married thing does for strokes gained. I never ended up looking. I need to look at that. Who posted that on Twitter?
Chad Eckert.
Eckert. I need to go back. Chad posted like a whole thing about baby, engaged, married. So I'll have to look at it. Top 15 in the last 4 tourneys last season, solo second here. He's competed in 3 Sony Opens, 2 top 12s. I mean, find a category he didn't gain strokes in. I like the top 30 at plus 140. Sure, let's just stay hot. He was hot in the beginning of the season, had a nice finish. So I like Nico here to top 30 at plus 140. I also think sprinkling on him for like a top 5 first round is worth a look.
Yeah, I think there's some interesting looks there. Nico is definitely one of them. And at a course, you're going to go back and say, did this guy do well here in the last 2 years? If yes, then bet. Perfect guy to start it off with. I'm going to go with a guy who's on a lot of people's betting cards this week. And I mean a lot of people.
Boy. Talk to me.
Go with Matt McCarty.
Okay. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Former Black Desert Open winner. The tall lefty. Really coming off a hot end to the season there. Top 15 or better in last 4 of 5. Didn't do well in his first Sony. So I'm going a little bit against the grain here. But strong 125 to 200 approach numbers in the top 10 in the field there. And then he's one of 9 guys that rate above average in all of the course metrics that you're looking for here. Birdies better gained, strokes gained tee to green, bogeys avoided, strokes gained approach, strokes gained ball striking, and par 4 scoring. So McCarty, 60-1 outright. He's probably my favorite outright pick this week. Was the first guy on my card on Monday night when the odds came out. I think this is a great place for him. And he's flying under the radar. He's flying under the radar right now. So I think at a guy that you're getting off with some really good recent form, this is a place to start well. So give me McCarty there.
I love it. I'm going to have to probably tail you on that. I have one more here. I did not pick this player because of his strong name. He does have a strong name, though. A little bit worried about his accuracy as far as this course goes. But Johnny Kiefer, top 20 plus 275. He finished T7 at RSM. That's probably why you know his name. Otherwise, you wouldn't know his name. Very, very good putter. Ranked first in the field in birdie or better percentage. Top 10 in bogey avoidance. I like him to get off to a hot start as the season begins. So give me Johnny Kiefer with the cool name. Reminds me of, remember Teen Ma? Do you remember? Kiefer. Top 20 plus 275.
I like that. Everyone's jumping on Johnny Kiefer. I think to win would be a little bit crazy.
Let's not go fucking crazy. Let's not go
the top 20.
Yeah.
The top 30. The top 30 is really nice for him as well. I think, if you're looking for guys to like jump out, you want to do it at a course like Waialae. If you follow Michael Kim, the PGA Tour golfer on Twitter, he always goes and plays his practice rounds and then posts some things on Twitter, and had some really good things to say. Basically that, it's playing a little bit easier than normal because the wind is going to be a lot easier to manage, which is one of Waialae's big defenses. And even though the rough is cut a little bit longer than they're used to it, it's not unplayable. So you can bomb and gouge it for some of these guys. I think these younger guys in their first starts on tour, you're going to look to see them kind of just spray it all over the place for a little bit and then, work on getting their iron gains from there. And I think Kiefer's a guy that can do just that. So I'm really interested to see how he plays this week. He's one of a handful of rookies that I'm really excited to see.
What other bets you got for us? That's going to be
I am going to jump into the top 10 market here with an outright caveat. But, I mean, a guy who I have always been a big fan of.
Oh, God. That's not always a good thing.
It might not be the guy you're thinking of. I'm going with Harry Hall. Harry Hall, top 10.
Okay, I wasn't thinking that.
I think this is a great spot for him. Predicted course history, top 10, 42nd, 28th, the last 3 Sonys. He's probably the best short game player in the field, I think. He's definitely the best putter in the field. His chipping has been really good lately. Again, terrific putter on Bermuda, which is what you're looking for here. He's not going to wow you with the driving accuracy, so I'm a little bit worried about that as well. But he can get it in. He can get it in play enough to where his iron game from 150 to 200 is in the top 5 percentile of the field. So really love Harry Hall here. I bet him 40-1 outright as well. And then when it comes to 100 to 150 proximity, which is the second best bucket for that, he ranks in the top 80 percentile there as well. So really love Harry Hall, top 10 plus 310.
I will tail you on that one. Do you have a final bet for the people listening at home?
I do. And yes. This is truly one of my favorite golfers. I'm so happy he's back from injury. I hope he looks a little bit better than he did last year, but we did see some signs of life at the end of the year and just got engaged. So there might be something to it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I don't know. See, we're not in sync yet. It's the first one. I don't know who you're talking about.
Sahith.
Oh, okay.
Top 30.
I
top
can get
30.
behind that.
Plus 165. You just throw out the entire 2025 at this point. Neck injury or I think I had that backward. Oblique injury last February, neck injury in May, surgery, and then the wrist got screwed up. A whole 9 yards with Sahith. Looked really bad all year, but came back at the end of the year. Procore and the Bank of Utah, both top 30 finishes for him. Signs of life on the approach game. I mean, his irons were just horrendous last year. But, I mean, he had a top 30 here, top 37 here, tied 37, at the beginning of 2025 here, pre-injury. And then his wedges have always been good. I think he's just better than the number. If you had told me this was even money, I would have bought it and probably bet it. So I think Theegala is terrific here. I don't think he wins. Just yet. He might not win all year. But I think he's definitely going to play like a top 50 player in the world again. Better than the 160 he's currently at.
I love it. Any final thoughts? Like the pod, rate the pod, leave a comment.
We want to do quick majors winners?
You can do your quick majors winners. I'm not going to, but you can. Go. Do it.
Bryson to win the Masters.
Okay. I
or Scotty. Or Scotty.
Love it. Sure.
Or Scotty. Ludwig wins the PGA at Aronimink. Tommy Fleetwood wins the U.S. Open.
Tommy Fleetwood's not winning jack fucking shit when it comes to the majors. That's my take. How about that?
Bro just won the Tour Championship.
Whatever.
Bro's the second best golfer.
Oh, he won the Tour Championship. My bad. Sorry, Sam. My bad. I forgot. Hands off. I forgot he won the Tour Championship. Keep going.
And then Jon Rahm comes back and wins the Open.
I like it. I like Jon Rahm to get one this year.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. I'm going to say happy birthday to Sam.
That's what I got.
Yesterday. Tell the people where they can find you. I will be back tomorrow with player props for this weekend. And boy, do I have a bunch.
You guys can find me on Twitter at Swagman95. Betting content over at Prize Picks. Other content over at some fun places. You might see me pop up CBS Sports here and there, maybe, possibly. But very happy to be here. Thanks for having me as always.
Love it. You're the best. I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's win some money. The weekend starts tomorrow because golf is on.
Stephie Smalls Show, sports gambling. Place some bets on winners and catastrophe. If you want to know where to put the money, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the place to be.